Hey, Z Drone Dude, good morning. How you doing? No, how you doing this morning? Oh, not bad, not bad. Just trying to get used to this new screen I got. Yeah, I set it up. My son came over yesterday and helped me set it up, and apparently I gotta go buy a new stand now, so it won't fit on my old stand. That's a bummer, but I'm enjoying it. Good to you, yeah. It's uh, it's a big bugger, that's for sure. Yeah. Well, you see, the stand I had before for my 45-inch, I was sure it could have fit on this, but looks like it's a no-no. I tried everything yesterday, so I had to take the bureau I had here on the side here, bring it in front, put the TV on it for now. Lucky my son was here because that bureau's freaking heavy. And there's like I said, I got to get used to it there. But when I move my mouse around, it takes a little while for my mouse to move. Like it has a lot of lag in it. I still didn't have a chance to tweak it up yet. When the weather is lousy here, we're getting another snowstorm. So Hey, Drone Shots, how you doing this morning? How you doing? Good. That's good. That's good. Make sure you have high-speed HDMI 1.4 cable connected to your PC to TV. Yeah, I got that. AZ Drone, dude. Yeah. Brent. Where I am, we're supposed to get about 20 centimeters of snow. We're getting about 20 centimeters of snow this morning, then some more again tomorrow. And high winds. Yeah, right here it's doing -4 Celsius. That's 25 Fahrenheit. And it is snowing right now. Yeah. Saigon, good morning, good morning. So I'm glad I got all that done yesterday, though. And glad my son came over to help me. I don't know if Paul's out flying this morning or not there. I'm gonna check the ship cam, see if he's not there. Hey, Johnny West. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, Good morning, Johnny West. Yes, I did get the TV, and it's an Insignia 4K smart TV, 58 inch. I'm working off it now, and my son, I, and Kim, we all set up everything yesterday. I was supposed to go on last night, 7 o'clock, but I didn't go on because I was tweaking things on the TV and all that. I still got lots of things to do on TV though. Nature's beauty. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Everybody check out everybody's channels. I know it's not very many people on right now, but still early in the morning. Drone Shots is in the house. Corey Mano, Nature's Beauty, Johnny West, Saigon, Brant, AZ Drone Dude. So I guess Paul's not on the side of the river. He's not flying this morning. Yep, I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. Hey Roland, how you doing? Good morning. Or good afternoon to you. Deep in thought, how to sleep. I don't know how you can sleep like that. The snow stuck right into the bed. Yeah, that's a really long lag on YouTube and from my Zoom to YouTube. Won't be much anything going on here today with all this bloody snow we're getting. I'm glad I did all my errands yesterday. I don't have to go out today. Centroid's in the house. Hey, Centroid. Yes, doing good, Centroid. Yeah, yep. Good morning, JDS. Everybody, please hit that like button. Be much appreciated. 13 watching, 5 likes. Just help out the channel. Yeah, it's snowing here, JDS. Yeah. Centroid, how you doing? You on a break at work? Make sure you check everybody's channel. Make sure you still got them supported, guys. I know YouTube is still taking people off of everybody's channels. Oh, you got work this morning, Corey? Yeah, Brent, welcome to the club. Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot of snow today and tomorrow too. So the road's gonna be crappy again today. TCM, Drone, Tim, how you doing this morning? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, Centroid, no problem. You have a good, safe day at work. Geek Savannah, good morning. Or good evening, good afternoon to you, I guess. How you doing? Nice to see you. check your channel, Geek Savannah, see if I still have you. YouTube's been purging again. Yes, I do. Builder 710, good morning. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Weather-wise, we're doing okay here for now. It's snowing, but at least we're not freezing our butts off. Not like in Alberta and Calgary, minus 45 Fahrenheit, well, Celsius. Oh, Lord. Oh. You got any plans for today there, Geek Savannah? What you been up to? Hmm, 9:26. Just finished recording an interview. Nice. morning. How you doing, Paul?
Good morning, Roger. You sound a little stuffed up this morning.
No, I got a little sore throat this morning, but I'm okay.
That's not good. Not good.
I know.
Did you get a chance to play with your TV yesterday?
Oh, God. It was a hassle, Paul. That rack didn't fit my TV.
What?
No. It's only made for up to a 45-inch. I checked it on the internet, and it's only made for a 45-inch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So now, yesterday, lucky my son came by. We had to take my bureau from there, put it back in front, put the TV on it.
So the next project is to buy a bigger rack, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, exactly like the one you got behind you there. Because I checked them out, and that's the only size that'll fit them now. So,
Sorry to hear that, Roger.
what the hell goes with the territory?
But how is the TV working?
Very good. It's massive, but getting used to it. You know, at least I got the Zoom on. I got the chat. I got my camera from outdoors on. I still got a place to put another page if I have to look at somebody's video or something.
Sure.
You know, so
yeah, you should be able on that TV probably open at least 4 or 5 screens right side by side.
Yeah, as long as my internet will allow me there.
Yeah.
But it's going good so far. I'm just getting used to it. The TV itself, man, it's a lot of programs on it. Got to do a lot of programming on it, so I haven't started that yet. But I'm in no rush. It's at home. It's in the house. So anyway.
So did you get all the other ones switched around too? The one that was on your right over in the, and the one in the kitchen out?
The one was there. I gave it to my granddaughter.
Okay.
And the one I was using, I put it there for now. And
okay.
Either today or tomorrow, Kim and I will probably change it and put that one in the kitchen. So we'll see. I just might keep it on in here.
Yeah, what the heck? You call it the TV room, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it is the TV room. This TV here takes everything up.
What does Roxy think when you start moving stuff around?
She's pouting.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. I'll bet.
I had to move her bed. See, she's pouting.
Yeah.
Damn it. You don't think of me, damn it.
Looks like she's praying.
Pray to God to get me something.
Oh, I'd say she's praying, please, Lord, don't make any bigger TVs because that's what Roger's going to want.
Oh, this is big enough. This is big enough. And I'm happy about the purchase, but it's big enough. Yeah. So right now, I noticed, Paul, you got no snow down there. What the hell are you guys doing?
It comes and goes. It gets warmed up the last 4 days. Temperature-wise, just the ambient temperature-wise was above freezing. So that's enough to wipe it all out.
Yeah, that's what it's doing here.
Oh, man. But we're supposed to get the second biggest storm of the season is supposed to happen over the weekend. We'll see.
Oh, yeah?
Remember we got that 18 inches in November?
Yeah.
We're supposed to get maybe 14 inches.
Oh, that's what they're calling for here today.
Yeah.
About that. And we're getting some more again tomorrow. Then the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
See, the Saturday and Sunday storm is what probably we're going to get Friday, Saturday. So.
Okay.
But then on top of that, once it goes through, then we're supposed to get rain on top of that.
Nice mixture.
I see Geek Savannah's here.
Yep.
Brand Ariels.
Yeah. We got Centroid. He just popped in. He's at work. Everybody had to pop back out. Builder 710.
Ah. Yeah, still I had to call my lawyer yesterday again.
Okay.
Find out. The question I had was, if they show up with money, do I take it? Don't I take it? What do I do?
And he probably said it's up to you.
No, they said take the money, because the big mistake he has found that I have done that he didn't point out the last time was that I signed a 1-year lease with them. They're there until April the 1st, no matter what.
What? So you can't evict them?
Well, I can give them a 30-day notice to quit, and then that's a different court situation.
Oh, for frick's sake.
So they said, well, let us know what it goes. I said, well, I don't think I'm going to see him because I haven't heard a peep, but because I said to him, I says, I just want him out. Well, he says, you better hope they don't come and try and rectify the situation.
Mm-hmm.
He says, but my guess is, from what I know of these people, they know all the tricks.
Yeah. Carpenter Rick, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Jake Blackburn. Hope you're doing good. Joan Miller, good morning, sir. How you doing? Everybody, welcome this morning.
Yeah, what he said is don't ever do a 1-year lease, do a month-to-month rental agreement.
Okay. Well, see, that's what we did here. Month-to-month agreement, because we didn't know if we didn't like it or not.
Yep.
And,
Well,
and it makes 10 years I'm here.
yeah, because in your case, you were looking to protect yourself because, like you say, you didn't know if you wanted to stay there or not. Month to month actually protects both parties.
Yeah.
But a 1-year lease doesn't protect the landlord or the rentor because it locks them in. There's consequences for breaking the lease at any time during that 1 year.
Okay. Damn it.
That's what I say.
Mm-hmm.
So me and I are down to going through the refrigerator and freezer.
Well, Carpenter Rick, don't work too hard, and I hope it's why you're working inside, I guess. I hope that everything's okay. And Jake Blackburn, I'm glad to see you. How's your weather down there? Are you flying or anything? John Miller, same way. Are you flying? A lot of people have been up flying. But with our crappy weather here, there's no fly again. Drone Shot says, good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Drone Shots. How you doing? There isn't anything that I'd want to go fly for, although the wind is up about 18 miles an hour.
Oh,
That is doable, but when you got an 18-mile-an-hour wind down by that water, you talk about cutting cold. Woo.
John Miller, Northern Ontario, way too cold. Okay. Well, we got snow here in Quebec. It's snowing right now. I got a major lag on my mouse.
Do you?
Yeah. Like I said, I still got to finish tweaking everything out. So last night I looked at a couple of programs on Netflix on this. So
How'd they work? Good?
yeah, very good. Hey, Andrew.
How are you?
Not bad. Yourself?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Getting working around this morning, so seeing you around. Just come
Oh,
on for a
wow.
few minutes.
Your microphone is
Garbly and how loud?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
What's going on now?
It's like you swallowed the microphone and your stomach's growling.
Oh really? It only happens with you guys. I don't know what it is. Anywhere else I go, I don't have this stuff. Let me bring down the. How is that?
wow.
No, now we can't hear you.
Here.
A little more.
Is this any better?
That's better.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. I think for you guys, I gotta put it on automatic adjust volume here. All right, there. So we're good.
Good.
Good. All right. Great. You guys are always my sound check.
So how did it go for Ksenia last night?
Oh, went good. Went good.
Yeah, we saw the little tattoos you got again last night, and
Yeah, I'm happy. She had a
It
couple
isn't-
other ideas. I'm glad she went with that one in the end. That's there were some other ones that were more terrifying, I think. So.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I saw the little bit of terror in your eyes.
That's called complacement. You don't see it often in me, so that's why.
well, on that point, I was looking at your live stream, and all of a sudden we lost power for about 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that sucks.
Yeah. So when I got it back, I started looking at Netflix.
There you go. Well, we got limited monetization again last night. We hit the live button, limited monetization 3 nights in a row.
Dang.
3 nights in a row.
Really
Sunday
on you,
was
aren't
fine.
they?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
They're
Have
really on you.
you figured out what the reason?
Once in a while, because once you get limited monetization, even if it's misput, it can still like have repercussions for the next couple of days. It's almost like the algorithm's playing it safe, if you will.
Okay.
Could also be stuff like last night. The words at first like had celebration into it. Stuff like that can trigger it.
Okay.
I kid you not. Like things that you think would be quite happy. It's like the algorithm is set up that it doesn't want to be connected to anything that could go up or down, and kids is too volatile.
Okay.
But the exact answer, I have no clue.
Well, that's probably because in the machine world we're heading to, everything will be mono. You know, it's like, how are you today? We're good.
Well, we also got botted those Sunday night too and reported it. So maybe for a big thanks for our troubles, now we're on limited monetization for that as well. I don't know. That's another option too that we're looking at. So we'll never get an answer. Well, they'll never know exactly why, but
Now, Andrew, do you find when you call your rep, do they really do anything, or do they just try to say, well, you know, we're checking it
somewhat.
out?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say they do everything for you. You'd email them, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's useless by any sense. They've gotten us under some hard jams, but they haven't fixed everything either. There is some of them where they brush their hands and just like, oh, like yeah. So it depends, but
Yeah.
it's better to have than not. But yeah.
It's like dealing with Switzerland. It's good to be at the table, but sometimes you don't get the reaction you want, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, in a nutshell, pretty much. So, but it's better to have than not have. So, but yeah, I wouldn't say it fixes everything by a long shot. So, oh, yeah. So, we'll just see what happens. That's all. Just got to keep rolling with it.
Yeah.
Because we're doing quite well for limited monetization. Our numbers are actually pretty good, which bothers me more. Because if they weren't doing it, we're probably getting about a third when we're on limited monetization. So, like last night was 950. We probably would have been about maybe 2,000, 2,200 or so,
Okay.
The push is less. That's the big thing. You can notice it I can be doing something like the wheel, for instance. I can tell the odd time when it gets slipped to limited. I can see it within minutes. I can tell that it's like holding through, like it's halfway or something like that, and it's just not letting go. Go over and look, and sure enough, there's a yellow coin. It's not recommending you as much.
Okay.
Good morning, Saigon. How you doing today?
Hey, Zygon. Good morning to all in the chat, by the way. Drone Shots, Drone Miller, Jake Blackburn, Carpenter Rick, Geeks Von, Brant Ariels, Builder 710, JDS, TCM, Centroid. You're not working, bud.
He's at work right now.
Is he?
Yeah,
I
he dropped in for a second or two. Carpenter Rick also is at work.
wish I was a teacher. They have it so easy. Figure get Mark
He's-
wound up this morning.
He snuck in between tests.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Of course, Mark could be in a bad mood and tell him, now you got everybody sit there with your head on the desk.
Exactly. And him watching on his phone. Poor kids. Those poor little ones.
And Roland's in the house also.
Morning,
Roland.
Ray.
Roland.
You got the same crappy weather as we do here this morning. And
Yeah, but we're not supposed to get they cut it down from 15 centimeters to 4 centimeters now. So
for you,
for us.
not for the Eastern Townships.
You're getting our other 9. So
Uh-huh.
well, I couldn't think of a better place for it to. I'm very happy for you, Roger. Congratulations.
For
Getting our snow.
uh-huh.
You won. Congratulations.
They said tomorrow's supposed to be nice and sunny or something like that. We're supposed to get snow.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I heard on the news last night. So
Yep. Well, we've been lucky so far this winter, so.
yeah, true. That's true. My snowblower guy came yesterday, cleaned up my yard after I jumped a big pile of ice there in front of the driveway. But
Oh no.
I got my new TV yesterday.
Oh, you did.
That's why I'm working off now.
Oh, how you liking it?
It's big.
Oh, that's big. Wanted big, you got big. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, at least I can open up a couple of windows. Like if somebody puts a link in there,
mhm.
I don't lose the whole bloody page in chat. I could open it up on the side.
I agree. I think that's a fantastic thing.
Yeah.
No, especially doing live streams and that. It's definitely real estate is a premium for running one. So good for congratulations to you.
Well, the only complaint he has now, Andrew, is the stand he had, it doesn't fit on, so he had to move the dresser back over there underneath it.
Oh,
And now Roxy's pissed because it's in her way.
oh. You better keep that little lady happy.
Yeah, because she's still pissed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Show what she's doing, Roger.
Yeah. Hold on. There you go. Hey, wait for it. How you doing? Nice to see you.
She's pissed.
Oh, put the face on. Oh, so you can see. That she means business then. She means
Yeah. Wait for it. Good morning, Saigon. I show flight path to the video about Tell Evil 2. Man, I'm loving that with that drone. Oh, okay. That's cool there, Saigon.
Awesome.
So which one did you get? Or your watch FlyPath? You didn't get one yet.
Andrew. I'm gonna do like you last night. Super chat. Super car.
Oh, that is so awesome. You made my day. You made my day right there.
that was good, Roger. That
Yeah,
was really
I love
good.
that. Yeah, I found a way to cheat the system.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I found that funny too last night. I was laughing like anything. I think it was about 5 minutes after that I lost the power.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. What I mean,
Jim
it was
Jim
nice.
was upstairs. Kim was upstairs. What the frick? You just plug in your new TV and you drained the whole grid.
Oh my god.
Well, he didn't say what the frick. He said something else, but
Yeah,
you know.
I was reading between the lines. I assumed.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that didn't sound like a real
No.
like
Yeah, that's it.
No,
rendition of what he would say.
most
Good
definitely.
morning, organized confusion. How you doing?
Good morning. Saigon's waiting for his bonus before he gets his Autel too.
Okay.
Did organized confusion go under a different name before?
Nope,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Is
I
it-
think she wanted to change her name, and she.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
Wasn't that the discussion that she had with you at one time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, with me too. Yeah.
There you go. Good morning to you, organized confusion.
Oh, you're going to get a 6K one, not an 8K. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to get the base model, which is fine. I don't know why somebody would want to get the 8K. I was looking at the Duo model, but you know,
Yeah,
30.
but I mean, to look back at your videos on 8K, you need a TV that's going to be able to handle it, right?
Yeah, and you can't transmit 8K.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, technically it's
Oh, sorry, organized confusion. Sorry.
yeah, I was wondering, I was playing along, but I wasn't sure. I've done that too. Don't feel bad. I
It's always the same name. Okay. Yeah, that's why. Because you know, like, okay, I just got the 4K TV. Now they're coming out with the 6K crap and all that. It's no, it can't be because.
But you see, like a lot of YouTubers now are shooting with 8K through Black Magic cameras. I would love to do that because what I do right now is I shoot in 4K, edit in 1080, and then upscale it on the way out to 4K.
Okay.
The nice why I do that is because you get a lot more play to center your shots. You know, you get 3 times more of the room to work with your shots to bring in the crispness and to straighten them out. It gives you leeway. So it'd be nice if I had 8K as my taxing as it'd be on the computer, bring it in at 8K, edit at 4K, upload it. But it's a lot of information. You know, you're looking at using portable hard drives as instead of memory cards and everything.
Okay.
It's yeah, definitely ups the cost of everything tenfold. There, I just put it up.
Did Ksenia have a good sleep last night?
Yeah. She was up pretty late, actually. I think she was up till midnight. I think she was wired from the ice cream and that.
Washington County News. How you doing? Good morning.
It got pretty. I don't usually we get. No, actually, they remonetized us this morning, like full monetization this morning, and I was quite surprised because last night, probably after you left, at one point we said, "The hell with it! If it's going to be limited, let's make it limited."
Okay.
And then we started pushing the boundaries back like we used to a long time ago before we cared. Yeah. They're awesome. I don't know if you've ever met them, Bears and Butters.
No.
They're a Canadian channel, and they always go on about Xenia. They're a lesbian couple, and they're always going on about Xenia. So that's why last night when they seen that thumbnail of her with a tie, so I dedicated a honk honk to them at one point on Xenia, and it was that kind of stuff going on.
Okay.
Yeah. Not our usual viewing, but if anybody followed us from the very beginning, it was normal for back then.
Okay. That's a lot of work on 8K drone video just to do YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, like you put up a 4K video. Actually, Tony and Chelsea, if you follow them, they did a really good video about that recently. He apologized to his wife. He was apologized to everybody because he was pushing 4K and they spent all this money changing over years ago because it was the way of the future. And like he said, they're going back to 1080 because they're only getting about 4% viewage in 4K.
Okay.
You know, I mean, most people are on phones now. They're not using 4K because You don't need it. You're just using up data for nothing. I mean, it's so crystal clear on a phone at that point, and the
Yeah.
thing is only sitting maybe 6 inches away from your face. It's like watching 8K already at 1080. So
Yeah, and talking about having a TV and fooling your face, that's what I got right now.
you look a little shell shocked, to be honest. I'm watching that.
I'm just happy I got it. And
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got it, and I think it will help you a lot, though. You'll, like you say, for laying out, and you're not overlapping all the time. That's horrible.
yeah, and I got the 3-year guarantee with it. I paid extra to get that there.
Okay, what model was it again?
It's
RCA
Insignia
Insignia.
Yeah. 4K smart TV.
You're gonna be fine with it.
Yeah.
Fine with it, and then some.
And it costs $89 for a 3-year warranty.
Mm-hmm.
I got that too. So
Well, there you go. Good for you. Then I'm glad you got it. At Walmart,
no, I got it at the Best Buy.
Best Buy. Okay.
Yeah, Walmart, they were more expensive. I could have said, well, Walmart. First off, I can't remember if they hold that mark there, but I went to Best Buy, so that's where I saw it first off. It was the same price on Amazon.
But
Okay.
it would have had to been shipped to you. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I didn't want to get shipped.
It was the same. It was the same price. You're better off at Best Buy because then you just bring it right in store.
That's right. That's exactly why I bought it there.
Yeah. I agree.
But I was freaking out a little bit. I couldn't get my freaking door open in my van, the back door.
Oh no.
And the guy came out, and I was starting to bitch and swear.
Yeah.
But then I just took my foot and I just smacked down the door 2 times. There we go. It opened. I was full of ice at the bottom of the door.
Yeah. No, exactly. Well, you got to fix. That's the main thing. You got to hold.
Because I went back in and says, how much will it cost you to deliver it at my place, Like usually it's for delivery. Oh, you live in the country, you live more than 50 well, you live almost 35 kilometers. Oh, we're gonna have to charge you $100. I was, forget that. I'm gonna open my door.
Yep.
I went up and kicked it. It opened. Hey, Brian Kirby, how you doing?
I would have liked to have been there for that part. I would have helped you get it on just to watch for a minute.
I don't know if I left a dent in the door or not, but
French cursing or English?
both.
That's what there you're really angry. That's right.
All right.
I'm hard on the French, but when you're angry, there's nothing better than some good old French cursing. It
Oh, yeah.
rolls off the tongue.
Oh yeah. And the guy was looking at me. What the hell are you doing? I'm getting my door open. Hey, Chris Hope, how you doing?
The last CRT TV I bought was a 36-inch and on St. John's Boulevard in the West Island.
Yeah.
And I bought it. This guy really wanted the sale. It was a Future Shop because they were on commission. I bought it on the condition he'd come and help me bring it up my stairs, and he did.
Oh.
Followed me down. Well, that CRT 36-inch, it weighed about 9,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we lived on a 3rd floor at the time back then. He come,
Okay.
he came, he helped me bring it up. The guy right off the floor, he kept his word. And
Oh, that's good.
I said, I got my wife. I said, she can't do it. Like, it's not, at the time, the one I had. I should have got her to carry it in. Thinking back, it wasn't good judgment, but
Chris Hope is in the house. Good morning, Chris.
yeah, we got her. What time you on till today, Raj?
I don't know yet.
That's a good
I
time.
don't know. I might get off as usual. It's around 12:30, 1:45.
No.
Good morning, Chris Hope.
No, we set up our event, and then I said I shouldn't say anything until I ask you that first. So that's why.
Oh, there's no problem.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
We're on at 1 today. That's
Okay.
it's our afternoon wheel.
Because moving this bureau around and everything, I got lots more work to do in the house.
Right.
Well, he also switched out some other TVs too, because he sent one home with the granddaughter, right?
Right.
And now I'm probably take my 40-inch and put it in the kitchen. And the one I got in the kitchen, I'll bring it in here. So
So Kim can watch Deep Space Nine when he has his cereal in the morning now.
Yeah. There we go. What's
Oh,
I picture he has his Spock jammies on when he's doing it. That's
Roger, I often wondered what the discount for employees at Best Buy is when they buy something.
Okay.
Saigon says his buddy buys it at employee discount 30%.
Huh. That's very good.
that's a generous one for the store for a merchant merchant. That's pretty decent.
Right.
Garth Frost Turkey Throat. How you doing? Good morning.
When I worked for sorry, Roger. Go
I phoned Bell Canada. Oh,
there, they're calling you back.
Yeah. Very bad.
You made such an impression.
Hello.
Can we mute him? I just don't want him to say anything that we can't.
Hello. Wait.
Moi, je suis Éline Gauthier du groupe Conseil Énergie Québec. Je vous contacte aujourd'hui car on a déjà vous envoyé une documentation concernant une campagne de sensibilisation sur les dépenses énergétiques. Et malheureusement, on n'a pas eu de retour de votre part. Est-ce que vous l'avez bien reçu?
Ben, si j'ai reçu un document, j'ai répondu, mais j'ai pas reçu aucun document.
Alors, je
Spam.
voulais vous expliquer. Notre groupe a pour mission d'aider les gens à mieux comprendre leurs dépenses en énergie et leur facturation d'électricité. Donc, nous vous contactons puisque dans le mois dernier, la plupart des propriétaires ont une évaluation annuelle de la facture d'électricité et le réajustement de leur plan budgétaire. Ce qui m'apporte à ma première question. Est-ce que vous avez un plan budgétaire étalé sur 2 ans, bien vous payez la consommation réelle ou 2 mois?
Premièrement, je ne suis pas propriétaire, je suis locataire.
Ah, d'accord.
You know, these people are so ridiculous. I keep on telling them I'm not the owner of the house, I'm a renter, but they keep on phoning every freaking month to change the windows and doors in the house. I'm telling you. They phoned me at 7:30 one morning, and I told them to F off at that time. I was still in bed. 7:30 in the freaking morning, you don't phone people, not unless it's family member in trouble or something, but
Yeah.
Oh, I hate these kind of people. The spammers are ridiculous here. And our government is supposed to stop all this spamming crap, and they can't get a hold of it.
Well,
you guys. Yeah, Garth, doing pretty good.
maybe, Roger, what you need to find out is who controls what is done over telephone lines.
It's a CRTC.
Okay. Well, maybe what you need to say is, give me your permit number. Because I work for the CRTC, and I think we need to have an agent come over and visit you. And they'll hang up so fast you.
I don't know. They phone every month, winter like summer. Geek Savannah, yeah, tell Evo didn't send a drone to do reviews. Okay. Yeah, Garth, I'm glad you're doing good there, Garth. Yeah. Yeah, Geek Savannah is all Greek to me. Yeah, it was all in French. They were speaking French. Yeah. Roger and Paul, wait for the Altel Evo 2 available in Best Buy, so my friend can buy that for me with 30% off. That's a very good price. So 30% off. That's not bad.
Yeah, it is. Because on a what did we say it was? Probably $1,400. So he'd get almost $200 off.
Yeah. I was looking outside the river this morning to see if you were flying, but dang, there's no snow again. What the hell?
Yeah.
We're doing something wrong here.
Well, we're going to get a storm.
I have basic French from school, but when I hear someone in full flow like that, it's Welby Creek. Well, you could tell that was a Haitian woman on top of that speaking to me, and their French is a little bit hard to understand also for me. So this snow is really coming down here, though. My son's got to work in that.
He's still driving. What does he drive all the way for a couple months yet, doesn't he?
He waited till, well, apparently it's his girlfriend's going to take over the route now with her mother starting next week.
Boy, what are those two gals going to do on the highway? I tell you.
And the car they're going to be using, I wouldn't even trust that. I trust my truck more than the car they're going to be using.
Oh, my. You know, and I don't even think they could go out and make money by leasing a vehicle and still pay
no.
themselves.
That's it. I think work part-time at Best Buy in the drone department.
Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. I forgot to do it, so I just did it now.
That happens.
Well, the problem is I'm set up so that I do like what you used to do. I have the regular YouTube channel in the background.
Yeah.
Then I have Zoom covering everything from live chat to the left. Okay. Yeah. So I don't see that bar.
Yeah.
Unless I switch back to the live stream.
Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. My back's a little bit rough this morning. It's not bad. I had help getting the TV in the truck yesterday, but came here and I took it up by myself.
You playing He-Man again, huh?
Yeah. Then after that, moving this bloody bureau there weighs a ton. Like I said, lucky my son was here yesterday because
did he happen just to come over, or did he come over to help you?
He called me up. He said, "You want me to go and help you?" Okay, come on down. He was alone. He finished work and he went home and he was alone at home. So he says, "Oh, I got time. I'll go down." Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So because almost took 3 of us to get out of the box. So lucky Kim was there too. He helped us. So.
And the stand just won't fit it, huh?
We tried everything. We even went up. I got some more, the ones that go on the wall.
Uh-huh.
I got some spares up in the closet, so we took those down to see if we could take off a piece and make it bigger. And all couldn't do nothing. Yeah, we're getting a storm today, Saigon. Yeah, we're getting a snowstorm today. Okay, there, Roland. Okay, thank you very much. You have a good day. X County Country Adventures. How you doing? Good morning. So, I know we're Ontario's supposed to get something too.
Yeah, it's coming up through here. Actually, right now, I think it's north of us, but it's going to do a dip and then back up again.
Okay,
Sorry about that, guys.
it's okay.
I think I'm coming down with a cold. I think my kids, my oldest son was here on the weekend, and his girlfriend, and they have that bad flu that's going around.
Oh,
But they had passed it, like, you know, she had it the week before she came here, and he got it like over the weekend into the week.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. So,
That's why I don't mingle with the public.
yeah, yeah.
My granddaughter's sick right now, and my son said yesterday, well, I'll probably go down with my granddaughter and all that. And I says, Mario, you know, I love the granddaughter, but if she's sick, do not bring her here. I don't want to get sick.
No, exactly.
But he said yesterday he came down, but the granddaughter wasn't even at home yesterday. So he says he's at a grandmother's place.
Oh,
to get
okay.
his grandmother.
Okay.
Well, his two grandmothers, whatever. I don't know how they work it out.
Okay. Well, no, you don't want to take a chance. I mean, I know they know that you love them, but yeah,
Yeah.
can't get sick. I just figured my son and them, I figured they were past like the.
Yeah.
And I mean, it might not even come from them. It's too, you know, it's God only knows.
Well, when you got children,
yep, you signed on board for
that's it.
For every thing going. Well, my daughter, she's in grade 3. That's the perfect age between there and grade 6. It's nothing but one incubation for every cold flu that's going around.
That's it. My granddaughter's in kindergarten right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's where most of the
yeah
in English, or in French, you say the microbe.
Yeah, the microbes. Yeah,
The microbes there.
Yeah, the bugs, the germs. Yep. No, definitely. X Country Adventures. Good to see you. Great channel. I so love your avatar. I love the logo. I think that is such a smart idea.
I have a feeling my lilac tree's branches are going to crack off pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's still got a lot of ice on them since the ice storm we had on the weekend.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone away.
It's a lot of weight on them, that's for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of sick kids, both mine are home today sick.
Corey. Oh God.
Sorry to hear that, Corey.
Yeah. Every father just kind of put their head down a bit for a moment. We're with you in spirit.
Yeah.
We're with you.
Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Wear a mask. And gloves. Hey, blended whiskey.
And no kissing their boo-boos either.
Yeah.
Blended whiskey, how are you?
And can you give me a second, guys? I'm gonna go make a coffee.
Already?
I'm still gonna have a channel when I get back. Yeah.
Don't make promises we can't keep.
That's right.
Oh my God almighty. How's everything with you, Mr. Paul?
Well, we've got no snow. It's cold. But, you know, when I say it's cold, it's about 33 degrees or so.
Right.
But we've got a snowstorm coming that Friday and Saturday that's supposed to give us about 14 inches. So
it's coming.
Then once the snow stops, it's going to rain on top of it.
Yeah, that's always nice. That's a nice treat. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But it's amazing though for this time of year. It really is for the amount of snow that we got. It's still mind-boggling when I walk outside. It feels like maybe beginning of November at the latest.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely has been for the most part mild. It's just like, but it's these like snow bombs, you know? It's like boom.
Yeah. exactly in the middle of nowhere. And the same with the temperature drop. Like it's pretty mild today, and now it's going to drop to minus 18 Celsius overnight. It's like getting off a plane every second day. You don't have
Yep.
a chance to get used to it. Like you always say with me, I like cold. Yes, when I'm prepared for it, and over time, that in the natural cycle, you get colder and colder, and then your body gets more of a like in the winter. Like one day, I'll open the window and it was minus. No, not minus. It was 8 degrees, I think, or 10 degrees. And Xenia's like, "Oh my god, it's freezing." I'm like, "But in the spring, we would be opening the window saying, 'Oh my god, isn't this fantastic?'"
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because you built the tolerance over it. You're ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, so. Like Xenia's first night in Canada when we got off the plane in Montreal, her very first time here, it was minus 38 degrees Celsius. Like she was in beyond terror mode. Like she was, she thought it was cold, but she never realized what cold was like. And well, she got a taste of it that night. It was a welcoming,
So
sobering.
over there in Latvia, they don't get this kind of cold, or
They've had like minus 20 deep in the country over the years reported now and then. They're a lot like picture London, gray all winter, but just replace the rain with some snow. But like, you know, it's always slushy. You walk through the streets in Riga and that there's slush everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's slushy.
okay,
It's always, you know, a little bit cool and then warm, damp, very damp.
warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold.
Yeah, but they don't go in the drastic side. They're more like London, but because they're higher up, they'd be like around, I'm guessing around like Edmonton, Alberta on the globe, you know, around the same latitude as them. Because in the summer, it doesn't get dark there till 11:30 at night, quarter to 12. And by 3:30 in the morning, it's already sunny again. Like, you know,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's quite short nights, but very long winters. So when we take Chris, when I was joking about the store I wanted to open, like we would take Chris to daycare at 8:30 in the morning, it'd still be dark. It only gets light around 9, and by 3 it's black again. Like
Back.
yeah, so we go get them with street lights and go pick them up with street lights.
Yeah. Well, that's what I dislike the most is, and it's just it's basic geometry of the fact that it's going to get lighter, darker, lighter, darker,
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh,
But
oh, you froze up for a sec.
in December, that's when the shortest day is
Yeah, the winter solstice.
at winter solstice, and then it gets dark at about 5:00 p.m. here where I am,
Mm.
and then it gets light at about 8:00 ish.
The next morning.
Yeah. So now I've noticed we're getting almost a month away from winter solstice, and I see it staying light now to almost 5:45, maybe even 6:00 on a clear day. And it's getting lighter now at almost 7:00. So starting, you know, that twilight change.
Yes, exactly. Well, I like the winter stuff because then especially if you're self-employed, if you had a long day, you don't have to feel guilty once it gets dark. It's like, oh well, I put in a good day. You know, it's quicker to pat yourself in the back. It's hard in the summertime when it's getting like over there, or even here where it gets in the summer. You know, you can pretty much get to 9:00
Right.
sunlight. It's like, will this day ever end? You know.
That's
Yeah.
Hank. Good morning. How you doing? Nice
Yeah.
inches of snow. They call for school.
I was just in your neck of the woods, Tank. We went there for it was just a last minute trip. We went up for New Year's to Ottawa. Good to see you, buddy. And X Country is going to be. I won't be in the chat heading to work, but still listening.
Hello, blended whiskey.
Blended whiskey is in the house. How you doing?
Hey, I got a question for you, coffee drinkers.
Okay.
Herb Lynn's son-in-law stayed here at my house for about a month, and now he's back in California.
Right.
And I'm not a coffee drinker, so he bought one of those little coffee makers where you put the little.
Yeah. K cups. Yeah.
Are all K cups the same size, or?
I think there's two different models, if I'm not mistaken. I
Well,
think.
it depends. What kind of
'Cause I
machine?
was-
you got?
I was thinking about buying some hot chocolate ones because I don't drink coffee, you know.
Just
But-
take the model you got, see what model it is, and then it should say onto it. Just look it up online. If you don't have the manual with it, it's going to tell you exactly which kind. But there's only usually 2 kinds.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's marked if it's a Curie. I don't know if I said it right.
Yeah,
On the box, it'll be marked on your box of hot chocolate thing. It should be marked for a Curie also, or what marker machine you can use it in.
Okay. All right. Because you left me a whole bunch of the little coffee things that Lynn told me to put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the refrigerator because I don't use them.
Right.
But I just don't know. It's just a little cheapy, and it does little ones by the cup,
Yeah. Well, about
Yeah,
that.
that's what I got.
I thought Mia's not going to want hot chocolate, just me,
No, just ask your neighbors if they drink it like that. Just give it to your neighbors.
Hey, Ricky.
Well, most everybody that's a real coffee drinker has a Keurig already, I would imagine. I tried to give it to Lynn. I says, well, you probably need this in your motorhome. She says, I already have one. Okay. Okay.
Well, then take Lynn with you to go get your hot chocolate. She'll know which type to get for it.
Yeah. Hey, Ricky Dove, how you doing? Anthony Vlog. Good morning. Good morning. Long time no see, Anthony Vlog.
Morning,
Happy New
Anthony.
Year. The machine I have both a small and large cup.
I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna go get one and look at it.
Okay. The next machine I want to buy is like, you got your Curie, but you can make a big pot of coffee with just 1 cup of coffee.
That's what we have right now.
Yeah.
But we
I
don't
was
use
gonna
the
buy
Keurig
one,
much.
but they're $199. Whoa.
Go to Walmart. There's a version of it cheaper. Sunbeam,
Yeah.
not one of them. Yeah. You can get it for like $60, I think, or $80 or something like that.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because the way I drink coffee in the mornings, it'll be good to have a pot of coffee instead of just 1 by 1.
Another good place to check. Keep an eye on Canadian Tire, because sometimes those go on big sales like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Walmart. That's there was one that was on sale. It was like $100. We got it for 60 or something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, there was hardly none left. So something happened. It was on sale, and I had to get them price matched. I think Walmart, maybe Canadian Tire price matched Walmart or vice versa. I forget.
Okay.
I bought a new. Remember we were talking about? You said I needed a USB hub, like for your plugging all your USB stuff in.
Yeah.
I changed everything around. I put in a new one here. I put in. So I got everything now on my whole tower running off of one USB hub. So I was able to finally do it. And I needed something. The mount that I'm holding it into is made to hold a laptop on a bicycle.
Okay.
So I bought that and repurposed it, and I needed something between the spaces. You know that meshy stuff they sell at Dollarama for lining cupboards?
Mm-hmm.
So I put that in up on top of here to give it some grip, and down below is the 2 battery packs for the lights overhead.
Okay.
I put the hub in there as well, so now you can see it behind my monitor.
Okay.
So the wires are messy right now because I had to make sure everything works before I can run the wiring through.
Yeah.
The only thing that wouldn't work is my camera line. I got to put that separately because it's too much. And I figured that it's too much power to be on a hub for my the main camera. But everything else that's there is all running off of one now. So.
Dang.
Oh no, these are Keurigs.
Then so it's a standard Keurigs. Yep. So.
McCoffee Keurig. See.
Okay.
Yep. So there you go. Just get Keurig style. It will say Keurig right onto it, and there you go. You're good to go. So,
hey, Claude Effects with Drone Effects with Claude. How you doing?
Hey, Claude, how are you?
So whatever size cup I have, what I do, put that much water in it and then pour that in? Is that?
You're just putting the standard amount of water that's there. It must have markings on where you pour your water. I don't know your exact machine, but
because the water fills by the back. I think I have to cover pour the water in.
No, this is a standalone. The lid lifts up. You put that thing in, and I think you just dump the water in on top of it.
That's weird.
Oh, Corey, yeah, it's powered. It's definitely a powered one. It wouldn't run without it. It's running the lines running through the. You see the blue at the back, and then there's black right beside. That's the power right there. So, yeah, without a power, it would never work. So, but it's the 7 across the front and the 2 on the side where one is plugged in. There's a space for another. Those are fast charging. So Xenia won. She actually won another light. We bought this one here, the blue one that's up. That's on the arm that comes behind us. It's lighting up the room. She won another one, so we're gonna put that down underneath our camera and run it there so we can add, because these are white lights. We're gonna add more. We can use it as a bicolor and put some more yellow into our shot, just to give it more of a daylight light type of thing, softer light. Excuse me.
How many plugs you got on that one for your
9.
6? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 in mine.
You're really up to town. I had to buy this one because it's got to be able to sit. See, there's a tie wrap here in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, that was like, it's hanging there, literally hanging. Like I say, it was made to hold tablets on a bicycle, and the clamp was no good. So I had to buy a secondary clamp made for holding rigging, lighting. I put it into it and it stretches open, put those in, and then I tie wrapped it around the sides to keep them in place because it's free floating. It's too much weight for it to hold itself. It won't lock. So that was, I hate when power packs are just laying in behind everywhere. So that's why I wanted to do this, to keep it mounted. And then I had to find a USB hub that would work to hold everything on the same, like I can put it all in the same clamp. So then once I clean up all the wiring and that's gonna have, you'll not see pretty much any of it. And now
You're getting there.
Getting there. I'd say 3/4 of the way done or more, or 85% done. You never tie up your wires so you make sure everything works properly, because otherwise you do that and then one thing is out of place and then you're back to the.
Okay.
And then I bought, you can't really see it well here. Let me see if I can zoom in. This is how bad it got. I had to buy a charger. Those are the wireless chargers on the left here. You see there's a, on the very left of my mixing board. That's my cell phone holder, and they're made for cars. It's a wireless, you just put your phone against it. But I needed something that would hold it in place because it's sitting up, not like you would in like my other ones here. So I bought a car one, modified it so that automatically opens and closes when you put your phone into it. And it locks it in place. That way I can have it mounted and still charging it all the time. So
Okay.
yeah. So
Skies took my drone. How you doing? Mad Max YT. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Now,
guys,
Andrew,
congratulations, guys.
Andrew, will you be adding more cameras? In other words, so you can switch the camera left where it shows you this way, right shows that way, or
we've talked about it. It's an option, but
wait a minute, Corey Mano, I can't remember how long it's been. He stopped smoking, but he's been climbing the walls once in a while, but he's okay. Hasn't fallen yet.
Handles it all with good, gentle humor.
Well, gentle humor, Kim.
Are we fancy? Huh? I'll show you the USB port I got. That's Paul sent this to me as a gift because he knew I was getting pretty. Hold on, I'll share camera here. Hold on. No, not share camera. I'll take the Roxy cam and show it to you. That's what I got.
I almost bought that one. It's sitting in my add to cart actually.
Yeah, and this is the TV that I got. Well, I'll just back up a little bit there so you can probably see. This is how big the TV I got.
Wow, very nice. Now you got some real estate.
Yeah,
that'll be a lot more helpful to you.
Yeah, I got my 40 something inch one there in the corner. That's gonna go in the kitchen. That's
the serial cam.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I got that there TV because really needed it.
Why are you in safe mode? I just seen down the corner. Was
that? It's been like that. I'm trying to find a program on it. How come it's always in safe mode? I don't know why. I'm trying to find the program since last night. I gotta go through after I get off this live stream. I gotta go more into it, see what's going on in safe mode. Because when I have it on Netflix, also it's in safe mode.
Well, maybe it's since it's a smart TV, it knows it has to be safe in your neighborhood
Oh, jeez.
because the power going on and off and
Yeah.
the internet going in and out. And
Oh, Paul.
I was wondering how come it was like yesterday was like that all day, and I even when I looked at I tried restarting many a times, Corey Mano. Even on my Netflix, it still stays there when I'm on Netflix.
But is it TV safe mode or is it your Windows that was showing up as safe mode?
It's the TV itself.
TV. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. What?
Yeah,
Just type in Google your TV
I
brightness
did.
signal. Oh
I
yeah.
did, but I mean, on what do you call it? The one at the bottom here, you click in, you try to find programming for safe mode.
Mm-hmm.
It only gives me Windows.
that's why I think it's the Windows safe mode, isn't it?
I don't want to start clicking.
That's what I thought too at first. That's why.
Well, what I think is every time you start up Windows, if it's in safe mode, you don't have a choice unless you change it physically.
I was just looking.
Resolution. Oh, I went through that too. Like yesterday, the resolution and everything. I checked it out. But I'll fiddle around with it this afternoon. I didn't have that much time yesterday, and seeing we lost power too last night, I didn't want to start fooling around in it. So I got it hooked up to my power supply, so my battery there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's more of usually it's a programming. It's the program itself, not usually so. Like after a power outage, sometimes it will do that. And it's
yeah.
got to enter safe mode and reboot it from there. Go into your BIOS, reboot from there, and then that's fine. I'm just not sure why it would take you there. Shouldn't be enough to set it off. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, that USB hub exactly. I have it still in my cart in Amazon. That was the one I was going to buy.
He says my PC's in safe mode. I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured too. It's Windows saying safe mode. Exactly.
If you click on it where it says safe mode, does it take you to anything or an explanation? Or
Shouldn't. No.
No.
It just comes up. You got to restart and go through the BIOS, and probably after sometimes when the power resets, you get a USB conflict, or you get sometimes between the hard drives, and that it might lead. It's not the end of the world, but most times you find out when you restart your PC. What brand is yours, Roger?
The PC?
Yeah.
It's an Acer Nitro 50.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Corey Amano says, to
Acer
exit safe
50.
mode, open the system configuration tool by opening the run command keyboard shortcut. Windows key is +R and type ms config. Then OK, tap to click the boot tab, uncheck the safe boot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do this a little
Right,
bit later,
says-
guys.
Yeah, okay.
I was looking it up, so he jumped it. He got it right there exactly. So first, you're saying you'd have because you got to type in your Windows. Basically, you go right to where it says Windows key +R. So Windows key down your left side and R, and then just type in misconfig. You can even copy that, just paste it in, and then OK. And then
And then the
after
second
that,
step,
tap or click the boot tab, uncheck the safe mode. We can do that with you right now if you want.
yeah, it's not going to dump you or anything.
Yeah, but if I have to reboot and all that, I'll be booted down with Zoom and everything.
I don't think
No,
you
you're
have-
not. No, the next time because you're just gonna uncheck the safe mode boot. That's the only reason why. Then you're gonna restart it after you're done your live stream. But you can do this part now if you want.
Okay, so explain it to me again.
Okay, see Corey's message.
Okay, to exit safe mode system configuration.
No, I'm gonna cut that. So just down for you. See where it says MS config in his message?
Uh,
3/4 of the way down.
Windows key. Yeah.
Windows key.
After no,
Plus
but
R.
okay, no, Paul, just give me a second. I just wanted to do something before he does that. I want you to copy the word MS config. It's written
Highlight, right click. Yeah.
Yep, and copy.
MS.
Config.
I'm looking for that part you're talking about.
Okay, when Corey's message
Yeah, I'm reading it. Yeah.
after the Windows plus R, and he says and type MS config, then okay.
Okay. Then okay. Yeah. So I got to copy that MS config.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now down at the bottom, you're gonna go down here to just go to type here to search. In the bottom left hand of your toolbar.
Yeah.
Go in there and just type in system. SYSTEM.
Wait a minute there.
Sure.
Okay. So I type in.
SYSTEM,
Yeah.
then space.
STM. Okay.
Space.
Space.
CONF.
TON.
No, C is in Charles.
C.
ONF.
Yeah. Okay.
Now look above. Is it already recommending something when you're typing?
The system configuration.
Yeah, click
app.
on that. Yeah, click on that.
Okay. Normal startup. Diagnosis startup. Selective startup.
Now there's a place to type in there, right?
It's got it's got boot. Services startup tools.
Boot tab. He said uncheck the.
I'm going to bring it up here for a second. So I can work with you. I should do it. Yes, in the boot tab. There you go.
Okay.
Now down at boot options, is one of them, do you see there says safe boot?
Yeah.
Is it checked?
No.
It's not
empty.
checked?
No. It's empty.
Huh. I would have bet that it was checked.
Yeah, exactly. I thought we had our fix right there onto it. Huh.
If it does the same thing.
Bonjour des images. Comment ça va? On the first one, on the let's see here. So you got nothing checked on that whole boot tab? Like there's
No,
nothing.
nothing at all. I got nothing on that.
Okay, let's close that.
Okay.
And wait 1 second here. Let's do it by his shortcut. So let's go window, like the Windows key
Yeah.
and R. We'll do it for them as convenient because I thought you could have got it straight
Okay.
in. Okay.
It's marked type in the name
Yeah.
of the program.
Yep. So just type in there that MS config.
MS.
All one word. Oh, do you still have it copied? Oh, anyway.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just paste it in there. I forgot we did that.
Okay. So I click on OK.
Yep. And you see it
Well,
brings
it brings me to the
us
same
back up.
place.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check in case I was. That's really weird that your boot tab is not safe boot is not selected. Just nothing there selected whatsoever on that whole tab, right? Safe boot.
First, on general, there's only that normal startup. On boot, it's nothing's clicked.
Okay. Let me see something for a second. Okay. And on your general, it's on normal startup, right?
Yeah.
Should be fine. On that part. It's kind of strange. I'm doing great, Daisy. Thank you. Because the other option is going and then checking to the BIOS. Sometimes it's just even going in and just checking to see that everything is still starting from the boot drive and everything. And once you exit the changes, it
Yeah.
yeah, and this show is now Windows 101 course. The takers. His machine is starting in safe mode because of registry errors. Yes, or IO conflicts. Exactly. You won't find it in misconfig.
If the safe boot is not checked, you'll need to do what Anthony says with F8.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Going into your actual BIOS, and you got to find out. Some are F8. It depends on the computer. Acer is Acer F8 because some of them are Escape, some are F10, some are F3. It depends on the model. What you said yours was an Acer 50 what?
Nitro 50.
Nitro 50.
Okay, Anthony.
Says here for yours is F2, so that means you need to restart your computer. When you see the logo pop up when it first starts, not
Yeah.
Windows, your actual, most likely you have an Acer logo pops or something. You have to tap the F2 button, and that's going to take you
Okay.
in there.
That's when I reboot.
But what I would do before that is I'm also with who said it here now, so I give proper credit. That's what I said a while ago. Peripherals. Start unplugging stuff. Like start with your TV.
Yeah.
Unplug it and restart your computer and see if that still comes up, because that's the latest thing you've added, and at least then
Okay.
you can isolate it more and you'll know what's giving you the trouble, because it could
Okay.
be a conflict. So
No need to go into BIOS. Okay, Corey Mano.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure it out eventually, guys. Thank you so much for the help. I will take my time and I'll do it.
yeah, that is something I was going to say too. Somebody would have to be on the phone with you, because if you're going in the BIOS, you got to know what you're doing, because it is
Yeah, I
very
don't know what
easy
I'm
to
doing. Yeah.
it's really easy to mess something up.
Oh, yeah.
But do that first. Try with your TV, unplug it, restart your computer, and see if you get the same message. And just start, working back. Most likely, the TV is giving you a conflict right off the bat because it's the latest thing you added. You never
No.
seen that till you added your TV.
Yeah.
But sometimes doing that, restarting it, let it run for me, go down, shut it down, and plug in the TV again. Try it might be enough to get rid of it sometimes too.
Okay.
I get that sometimes here. I get conflicts with them because there's so many things running off them that unplug and come
Yeah.
back.
F8 is Windows options. Okay. And I didn't even read the book on the TV yet or anything, so it might be marked in there why it shows up too. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's F2 for his as well, but yes, F8 to go in the Windows options. So, but I wouldn't go into that first before all that. I would just unplug it and first see where it might be coming from. If you start it up and there's no more message, then at least you got to deal with your TV. That's what's.
Mm-hmm. Everybody check out everybody's channels, guys. And thank you everybody for the information. I will look into it.
Actually, Anthony, sometimes you do have to go into the BIOS, especially if it's an IO conflict, if it's not in there, and have done it in the past. But yes, you don't always have to, but sometimes you do.
See, as a person that hasn't got a clue what you guys are really talking about,
Yeah.
I look at it like If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I was a holdover, Ricky, and I fought tooth and nail with 7. I kept it for a long time, and I would never touch 8. But I gotta say, I'm happy with 10.
Yeah.
I gotta say, when it was said and done, I was a long time holdout. And yeah, it takes a 8 was worse. 8 was horrible to get used to because it had no layout comparable to Windows. It basically made your computer a big tablet, for lack of a better term.
Okay. Ricky Dub, I changed over to Windows 10 from Windows 7 Pro, but I can't get used to it. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. I had a hard time with Windows 10 too when I started off.
Especially you can get the layout back now. That's the nice thing about 10. It gave you a lot of the options. You got to dig for them a bit, but you get your desktop back pretty much the way of 7 when it's said and done.
Yeah.
And it runs a lot smoother because it's more optimized for newer programs. It's that's the one. That's why I finally had to let 7 go by the wayside. As much as I didn't want to, when I built this new one, I had no other choice because AMD for my processor, they weren't building. They weren't going to support it anymore with Windows. So
I know I got updates last night on Windows.
Well, isn't that what Manamana was on here the last couple of days? He's still on Windows 7. He was complaining he couldn't get the screen to work and he was having trouble with it, and he's still on Windows 7.
Vista, we rolled out 5,000 workstation from Windows 2000. Oh my God, that's fun, Corey. Yeah, Vista and Windows 8 are good friends of each other. You have a lot of the same. Rebuild FPV, good morning.
Hey, Rebuild. And anyway, please hit that like button on the way in or way out. Be much appreciated.
We got purged something pitiful yesterday. Holy crap.
I lost 2 yesterday.
We lost a lot more than 2. If it was 2, I wouldn't be bringing it up right now. Yeah. We lost about 35, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Somewhere around there, 35, 40. No, not 40, but 35, I'd say. Yeah.
In case you guys are wondering what kind of weather we got here today, this is our weather right now. It's coming down pretty good. We're supposed to have this all the way till tomorrow.
Well, Paul, when we got started on, you asked us about another camera. I don't know if we'll add another camera for a while. I'm not sure. We're running out of room, actually. It looks like we got room, but we're pretty much at the bulk of it. And yeah, so I think it's pretty much as I can stog into
Well,
this.
couldn't you, if you wanted to, put a couple of tripods at different heights, like the left one might be a little lower than the other one, and then just have those, either you put them up or you don't?
That's the thing. I'm trying to avoid putting anything that's not connected to it. That was kind of the whole point, was to keep it contained so it's still a functionable room as well.
Yeah.
We could, but I also too, I want to keep the quality now the same. You know, we spent a lot on this camera and to keep the same quality, hence we'd have to buy another camera. And that's something I'm not I haven't put the full bill together of what this has all cost me. And I'm a little terrified too, because I got to. So usually I'm pretty good with money. This is one of the few times in my life I've ever threw a little caution to the wind.
Well, welcome to the drone life. You're in the camera.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But yeah,
the same thing. I look over on the table and I just shake my head.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Xenia started to do that. Usually I'm the one that would be doing that to her. And this time I'm getting a bit of the kind of, are you done yet? Is what's, you know, or oh, great, another package from Amazon kind of thing. So
Corey's asking which camera.
we bought the Sony A6400. We bought it because they were about to go to the 60. What is it now? The 6600 was coming out, and it was a good price onto it. So we decided. Well, I kind of did, because in case Xenia's in earshot, and we went with Sony because Xenia has the A6000 and she still loves shooting with it. So That was why some we can use the same lenses, or if we buy new lenses, interchangeable.
Anthony says, just
Yeah,
why close your eyes.
I was doing that. I was kind of like I said, this is not me, but yeah. So, yeah, there's a 6400 right there, so it's on the slider. And I bought this tripod arm, the one that goes vertically, and I should have went with the other one the guy recommended, but I couldn't get it fast enough. It was going to take a month from China. They available. It's over. It's next day in the States, but here it was special order, so I went with this one. But I regret it, so I bought the other one. It's coming in because there's one of those arms, selfie arms, where it twists to lock. The one I'm getting is one that locks with a spin vise. The problem is every time you move it, that bar's got to go over further, which unloosens the bottom base. Then you have to retighten it from the bottom so the camera won't fall.
Okay.
So for the sake of $15 versus a $1,500 camera dropping, so it should be in hopefully this week. I think I got it. So that I learned by my mistakes along the way. So, and now I got the fan is even mounted now right onto the brackets because I'm always cooling it off because otherwise our camera heats sometimes and will shut off in midstream. So that's blowing cold air in the battery the whole time. So it keeps that from happening. And then we have our webcam on top. And that's what we're going to use like when we have people on so they can see us through Zoom.
Okay.
So that's the one we started doing live streams with. It used to be our primary. Now it's our secondary one. So I want to put another fan like I have on the left. I mounted that. I shaved off the bracket. I cut the brackets off it, shaved it down, and mounted the fan on a gooseneck. I want to put one over for Xendia as well. Because when they're over top like that, they don't bother the mic for noise.
Yeah.
That was kind of the thinking behind it. So I want to get one and try it, see how it works. And now that it seems to be doing okay, I want to put another one and mount it on the other side for her. So things like that, different options wherever there's a space. And then like my cell phone, I moved that all the other night and put it now where the microphone is on this side. So everything's on the right of my monitor. I was up till 3 a.m, frustrated doing that. Like Xenia's telling me to go to bed. Gave up at me at 1 o'clock in the morning and went to bed herself. So.
Yeah, well, myself, I didn't go to bed too late last night, so I'm okay.
What's that?
Last night, I didn't go to bed too late, believe me.
Well, that's good.
I was burnt from my day last night.
That's very good. We all need to recharge. Oh, I just bought them. I can't return them now, so they're staying super. They're staying as magic arms for a while. But I gotta say, the magic arms helped a lot because there was a lot of tight spaces into it. A lot of them came with clamps, and they were just. I really do like the setup, Andrew. Very nice. But thank you so much, Rick. You do appreciate it. Yeah, I can't see why not. You're Corey. You just gotta buy what I'm using is the Elgato 4K link, and you run it through there. You gotta check with each model, but I don't see why not. Yeah, exactly. The ones on laptops are not good for live streaming at all. At all.
You see what, Andrew, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I was going to do a speed test, right? But, so it's marked here. Change server.
No, you don't have to worry about. Yeah, it usually gives you one close to you. St. Nicolette's a bit far away from you.
Yeah.
You can try to find something closer, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. I mean, yet it's the ping rate from your server. And yes, I mean, I no offense, your connection's pretty slow, so you're going to.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So I mean, what you're going to find is what you're going to find. It's not going to be all end all of it. You know, I'm just seeing it was marking for you slow bandwidth again.
Okay.
So for something that's really caught on the price, like that's why mine. I'm in Montreal, but you know, you could check and try and grab something. Maybe there's one in Drummondville or something like that.
don't think there is one in Drummondville.
That's why it's probably sent you down to Nicolette, you know.
Uh-huh.
So Corey, I just sent you a video. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but it says will streaming with the Canon 70D work, part 1. Any camera that's not a webcam, you're gonna have to use some sort of capture card with it. Why I like the Elgato 4K is because it's so small. If you have a PC with tons of space, you can also run it in as a peripheral in your PC itself. I didn't have that option because I'm using that cube that I built. So, hey, Quicksilver.
Check this out. Andrew, check this out.
Oh,
I mean, really?
now you're playing with power. I've said it many times before. You know, you're almost at 2 years doing this, and you're the anomaly of this whole YouTube thing. You're coming on a connection that should all by right should have never happened, and you made it work for almost 2 years now. So I get it. But
hey, good morning, Quicksilver.
Morning, Quicksilver. Good to see you. There you go, Corey. That's what I'm using right now. So you see it plugs into your camera. You use a micro USB to there and that to your camera, and then it turns it into like a plug and play. It's gone down in price. Well, I bought it on, about the same. It was running about $200 up and down, but I'm very, very, very happy with it. But you have a PC you can use it in. You can go for as well this option as well if you want more. But I find this where there's the. Oh yeah, that one's $529. Yeah, this shit gets really expensive really quickly. Yeah. In short, this is the cheapest option. And it's about the size of a little bit, well, an older style dongle, for lack of a better term. That never went back on sale again, eh, Roger?
No. What's that, 179 still? Okay.
Yeah, it's Canadian Computers, but they price match pretty much. But I absolutely love this thing. I use it every day, all the time now. And yes, you can get some bigger. You can do it even with keyboards and stuff like that, but it's so easy. It's just drag and drop. That's what I love about it. It was only down at 130. It was at $200. And there it shows like it's on sale right now. It's a $20 savings. And it dropped to 130. I wasn't planning to buy it.
Okay.
But when it came up, I just grabbed it around with it because I'm like, I'd never seen it on sale, and it's probably never going to be on sale again. So I got to set it up more now for all my shortcuts. Like I want to do it for Photoshop and that, all the different commands and that's literally just touch and grab. So
yeah. Everybody, I'm going to put a link in here. This is for the Patreon, my Patreon channel page. Check it out, guys, if you're interested.
Grab them up, folks. Yeah, Corey, the whole company now, Elgato, is pretty much revolving around products for live streamers and that. So that's what's nice about it.
So, Paul, what's your next drone?
Is Lynn in the chat?
I haven't seen her.
Hang on, let me check. No, it doesn't pop her up. Usually if they're here and you type in the @ sign and the first few letters of the name, it pops up, right?
Yeah.
Even if they haven't commented, if they're lurking?
If they're lurking, no, it won't show up.
Lynn, I don't have a next drone, but possibly an Evo 2, but I don't have a new drone at this particular point, Evo 2. So, I mean, there's lots of different drones that I just like to speculate and think about Evo 2, but Lenny says I have enough drones.
Okay.
Evo 2.
Anthony, I was looking at this one as well, but it's a lot of money. But eventually, maybe I can get this one, and Xenia could use the other one, or I could use both of these. But I'd like to get one. Xenia use this one because she has a laptop, 15 button. I'd like to get the Excel, but it is a lot of money, and I've already spent a lot of money. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I could go for it. I mean, it wouldn't put me out to buy it. Like, I wouldn't be mad at I wouldn't be upset to have it, I should say. But yeah.
Is it cheaper on Amazon or not?
I'm gonna take a look and see. I'm gonna take a look, and I don't know if they offer that one on Amazon. That's why I don't know if they do the Excel. Good question. Amazon. Yeah.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you stick on support it because YouTube's been doing the purge again. And yeah, make sure you just got everybody's channel. And don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, they have it here in Canada. It's $308, so it's a little cheaper. They have it in sale. It was the same price. It's marking. So yeah, it's 32 minus 15. This is 32.
Okay. Amazon, Paul. There you go.
There you go. And I mean, even if somebody doesn't live stream that, it's amazing because you can put all your settings for what you do. You can customize my programs. You can have folders, and then go into the Adobe one, for instance, and have all your shortcuts for Adobe Photoshop, and another one for Adobe After Effects, and whatever you do.
Now, what do, Andrew? Have to put little stickers on each one of those buttons, or what?
A lot of them come up automatically. You'll find the exe, like, say you want to bring in Adobe Photoshop.
Hang
on. I think I can share the program with you. Let me just see for a second. Here, give me a sec. Let me see if I forgot. Zoom, you can share. Actually, that was the problem with Hangouts. You couldn't share a lot of the stuff. There we go. There, so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
So so this is my interface on it. So this is the first one, and then I made like a folder for OBS. When you click on OBS, so here that it's basically replicating as if I was clicking on it. So in OBS, now I have my controls for to start up OBS, and all I did was just drag and drop the programs in. So say I wanted 4K utility, capture utility in here, I would just drag it over and pop. It comes in right away with the icon and everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you just drag and drop so you can put all your main programs in there. If you don't want it, just hit delete. And then some of them I made my own icons for it. So like social media, there's a lot of the stuff that I use during when we're live. So I made custom ones for our dashboard, our live studio, so I can go to them without having to click all the different steps to get to those pages. Social Blade, our wheel, merch. So when I start up today, because it's the wheel, I'll come up here and my first three, I have separate sheets. So my first three sheets will have the first four buttons. Well, I don't use Hangouts anymore, but I'll click the first three to get those open. And then I'll open my next set of tabs and just click, 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 click. So I have merch and everything. And then I'll open another one, and then the wheel is right there, and just lay them out. And then the ones that I need. And yeah, I absolutely OBS scenes. I can go between our main scenes here. I got to relink them because I changed our layout. And you just type in the name if you want to change the name. So I can then control all the scenes with the touch of a button here. So if we want to jump back to the wheel and then back to the main chat or the review page.
Well, that's got to make it a lot easier. You don't have to keep reinventing it all the time.
Exactly.
Over it.
Exactly. You nailed it. So it does make it a lot easier. And even the sound effects, you know, like horn, cheering, large applause, that super stay, all those audios are linked right here. So it's just drag and drop. You just drag the audio and then just make your own custom thumbnail if you needed to and just link it up and you're done. And then they have a bunch of presets here on the side. This is, I see, so for OBS, there's a bunch of different shortcuts right here. If you want your record button, say, you know, you can just grab record, drag it in, and there it goes. It pops right in.
Okay.
So, yep.
Wow.
So you can also put all your shortcuts for stuff. Like I got to do that next. Is like, see, for Adobe editing, I have all my Adobe suite that I use. And then I even have links like to Google Images, Canva, to the part where you can load in the image right away, 4K, you know, just different things that I need.
Now
like
you're
that.
giving away your secrets, Andu, because you remember Roger and I are just amazed how fast you are with the fingers. Boom, he just goes.
I love it. I absolutely, it's probably the greatest product. I usually have buyer's remorse. I don't like spending stuff, and it's always like, oh, I could have did without that. That was important. This is the first thing. It's like no remorse whatsoever. Couldn't be happier. Best thing I ever bought.
I'm saying the same thing to myself for my TV I bought.
Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, it's going to make your life a lot easier. You're going to have more real estate to be able, like you say, to be able to look at, you know, when somebody's sharing a page and doing all these things. You want to share something. You need it when you're streaming because we did it at first on just a laptop, but I know what it's like. It's horrible.
Oh,
You
crap.
don't know where to move anything. So
I would have thrown the laptop out the first day.
well, then I got smart and plugged in my 32-inch monitor, and that helped a lot because I was screen sharing. But yeah, you know, you learn as you go.
Yeah.
That's why I bought the 38-inch the way it is here with the 21:9 ratio, because I only wanted one monitor, but I wanted so this way I can line up all my windows without them overlapping each other. Because it was horrible when the wheel was going, reviewing channels, trying to read the chat, plus monitor how your stream was going. I mean, it's like NASA control at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Quicksilver. We had a good night. It was fun. Xenia had a good time. And I'm glad too. She works really hard on there. It was nice for her to have a night to just let loose and that. Hey, Nomad, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Nomad. Yeah, see, I'll just do another quick share. This is what I got to get for my TV now. There. Wait a minute. I'll bring this up. Yeah, it's this here I got to get.
Right. So you couldn't mount yours. There was no way around it, huh?
No way around it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So
That's the same one I have. Yep.
It's the same one you got.
Yeah.
So altogether, it comes up to $103 altogether. But for some reason, my internet's not fast. Yeah.
Oh,
just click that place order button right there, Roger. Click that.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. My bank will be phoning me. What? Where are you going to get the money?
Get your bank to super chat you.
You just tell them they'll put a commercial for the next 6 months.
Yes, that's right. Yes, exactly.
This live stream is brought to you by my bank.
Hey, Proper FPV, how you doing? Nice to see you. Desmond Donters, hey, good morning,
Proper, how you doing? Ricky Dove, Desmond Dunders.
And Desmond Donner's good to see you. And guess what I just had to do to your channel? Rejoin.
Yeah, re-support him.
Re-support him.
Uh-oh, maybe I better check too.
Yep. Good to see you. I was thinking that I haven't seen him a little bit. There you go. Unreal. Unbelievable.
Even if you haven't seen him in a little bit, sometimes you still got to do it.
Yeah. I might have to join your channel right after I'm off here. Maybe it's unsubscribing while I'm on here.
There we go.
Old guy on a bike. Good morning. How are you today, bud?
Morning from Nova Scotia. No, Newfoundland.
That's right.
Old guy on the bike.
He's got some fantastic footage.
No, I still got Desmond.
I got old guy on a bike. Just I'm checking as he's come in. Nomad, I checked as well.
Oh, I do all of them when they come in.
Proper. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Thank you so much. It does help out the channel.
I do got to take off though. I just realized the time.
Yeah, you got 2 hours to showtime. You got to go to makeup. Yeah, you got to get lunch in there too, because a good show is a happy show, and a happy show is a happy Andrew who is fed well.
That's right. That's right. That's the problem with the winter months. A little too well fed.
Yeah.
Xenia got the sick.
The summer's worse for me. It's mainly all barbecue. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, Xenia gets cabin fever. She's been doing better this year, but she gets cabin fever, so she likes to bake.
Yeah.
And those are the things that really make you too well fed. Yeah.
Does she bake brownies?
Everything.
Ooh.
Xenia is a really, really good baker.
Hey, catch you later. How you doing?
Hey, catch you later. What's going on?
Catch you later. Katrina is in the house.
She is. How are you doing, Katrina? I got to take off that stream, that Elgato stream deck XL. Jeez, I know what I'm like there. I'm starting to feel it there. Starting to get like Paul. Like kind of calling me there.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk away from the site.
I don't know. That Amazon is pretty good.
Well, it's made to do that. That's exactly what it's all
Oh
about.
yeah.
You know.
It's like that's a main clickbait right there.
You got it.
I think in our past lives, you had to plan to go to the store, and then you had to go to the store, and then you had to get it, then you had to tote it home. Yeah. Amazon took all the worry out of it other than paying for it.
Definitely. They're there to help to keep your wallet moving.
Yep.
I'm glad you got sun today there, Nomad. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll catch you later. She's at work because she said took a minute to come in. Well, thank you so much.
Nomad,
hit the like button, everybody.
Nomad, can you tell me what it's like to have sun, please? Can I look vicariously through you for a few minutes?
Does it still look
every time we get sun, we go down to the minus 30s.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm not going out in that crap. That's
right back. Mia wants to go out.
Okay, Paul.
That's right, Desmond. Exactly. Step away from the keyboard. I don't think we're going to go as long today.
No?
I don't think so. We'll see. I'm wondering if we're going to get limited monetization again. That's what I'm curious about.
Okay.
I'm so fed up with that.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to cut you off or something.
Well, they are. They're cutting our throats left, right, and center because we're not getting the push because of it. So,
yes, catch you later. I seen that.
Isn't that crazy? Good for them. They're always got their nose stuck up in the air. How they never get snow. I hope they get 10 feet.
My brother lives in Vancouver, and he says it's ridiculous. They get 2 inches, 3 inches, and it's major.
Oh yeah, the city shut down.
Yeah, my brother just drives right through everything. He's got snow tires and everything. How I drive.
We don't know. Catch you later. We got limited monetize. Monday, I could get it because they don't like anybody talking about the platform. They say it's because advertisers don't want to be associated with it because it could be something disparaging about the platform, so they don't want to touch. That happens sometimes when we do like kind of expose stuff on what's going on. But now they're just dragging on. The last 2 nights on top of that, every time we hit go live, within 30 seconds, we're limited monetization.
Yeah.
So we don't get pushed to as many people.
Furball Kim's in the chat.
Good morning, Kim. How are you? Good to see you, bud. Did the military take hold of Vancouver? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the National Guard is probably in
They'll
there.
have them out. They'll have them out for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, the wind's picked up a lot though.
Mm.
And I have a feeling a lot of trees are going to be breaking down because they're still full of ice.
There's a little bit of wind, but nothing serious. Branch is just moving a little bit. Here, anyways, sounds like you're getting way more wind.
Oh, I'm not going out today. I'm going to phone up my son after and see how the roads are in Montreal. Well, not Montreal, but Saint-Jean, Chambly, and he does Boucherville, Saint-Jean, Chambly, and Granby.
He's got enough territory to cover.
Uh-huh. He does all 3 of those places every day, twice a day.
Oh my God almighty.
You know, he does the deliveries in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Then he goes back for noon, back to Boucherville. Oh, they need more pieces in Granby. They need more pieces in Saint-Jean and the other place.
Wow.
Chambly. He does 300 miles a day.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't do it. 300 miles a day? No. On these roads here and top of that here in Quebec.
Yeah, well, that's it. Exactly. Your
I don't
spine.
care. It's not my truck or nothing I'm using, but just the same.
Yeah.
The roads are so bad here. No.
Hard on the spine.
Very.
Yep. All right, guys. I do got to take off, though. It was good seeing you all.
Hey, Andrew, it's always a pleasure.
Have a good one. Say hi to Ksenia.
I shall. And you guys
Yep.
be well. And
Okay.
we'll see you later on. Take care.
At 1 o'clock. Andrew's on at 1
Bye,
o'clock.
Andrew.
Everybody.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, guys, if you want, 'cause you're not going to be on, right, Roger?
No, I'm not going to be on. No.
Because I would never say it if you weren't. That's why. Guys, we're getting limited monetization. So if you want to set your reminder, it helps a lot just to give us some push because I have a feeling we're going to get hit again. Right there. It might help us get through this one. So,
Well,
thank you.
Andrew, before you go, just explain to everybody what limited monetization actually does. It doesn't recommend you a certain percentage, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's actually you were gone to take out your dog when I said it. Yes, sorry about that. Yes, limited monetization. We're not losing sleep over the AdSense revenue lost. Believe me, we're not going to retire on it. It's just that we don't get recommended to as many people. In short, what happens when you go to advertise on YouTube as an advertiser, you'll have 7 check boxes. And you have to say what you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with light nudity? Are you comfortable with controversial subjects? This and that. So when they limit and monetize us, all those advertisers that don't want to be associated with anything even controversial, we fall under the controversial rule, and they just then won't recommend us as much because they can't make the money off it. They want to send to channels where it's going to be full monetization.
Okay.
Because they make more money. YouTube makes more money off of them. So that's
What
why.
do you figure that is the percentage of everybody that is monetizing?
Oh
what
God,
percentage of it would be full monetized?
no clue. No clue.
Okay.
They would never let those out in a million years.
Oh, no.
Now, supposedly, because they made the announcement in the fall that they were going to start pushing limited monetization to other which makes sense. Like video games that are age restricted, 14 and over, 16 and over, stand-up comedy shows on Netflix that are, more R-rated. Even though I don't consider ourselves controversial, that's we're getting hit because on them ones because YouTube doesn't want us talking about the platform in any disparaging manner. That's their way of saying, oh, if you're going to talk about us, well, we're not going to advertise, even though we're just talking about what's actually going on. That's their way of kind of punishing us for
So
discussing.
every time you say YouTube, boom, huh?
yeah, we got to find creative ways to talk about it. Like our Tuesday night show that we did, we tried to get around it. I renamed it, instead of saying trolls or we called it takeovers and takedowns, because if we wrote that there was a hacker that took over the account, like, try to take over false claims, we would have gotten it right away. So even with the creative writing, we still got hit.
Okay.
So,
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up, but I just think there's a lot of people just don't have the depth of knowledge that you do. And so when people make statements, they go, "Oh yeah, okay," but it just like goes over their head, just like
yeah, that's why I even in our show, when I say limit, I gotta say right away, it's not because of the money. It's not that we're losing sleep over the money. It's not a money thing. It's a push thing that makes a big difference.
It's like a ratings type of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we lose, like last night, we had a good night, and it's really good for limit monetization. I think we're at 950 or so. But if we had been green lighted, full monetization, we probably would have brought in 2,000 people.
Okay.
So that's over 1,000. I mean, I'm just ballparking it based on what we do and where we usually go. It's that big of a difference, which is it's a big difference. I mean, even if you usually bring in 50 people and you get hit with and lose 25, that's a lot. That's half of your people that would watch you aren't even. It just doesn't notify them. They just don't get the message. That's
what you mean by recommending you is like when you go to the YouTube stream page, it pops up and says
That's
Pusa
right.
Studios is on. Pusa.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly it. So
it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the advertisers that you see when you click on you.
No. It's got nothing to just they want to put it on stuff where they're going to get more money out of it. And advertisers pay a higher rate to be associated with a green lit live stream or video. So
okay.
They're thinking with their wallet, their power. And I get that. It's just it sucks that we get hit with the yellow coin when we don't deserve it.
So so everybody, just to be clear, when you click on YouTube and it comes up and gives you all these options of where to go, that's what we're talking about. Is it doesn't highlight.
Yep, exactly. So it does help a lot. So if you can just even click on the link and send a reminder, that really does help us out a lot. So
okay.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Sorry for holding you up.
No, that was always great to know. Good points. Thank you for letting me bring them up. So thank you so much.
Okay. You take care now. We'll see you later.
Okay, and everybody in the chat, be well. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, because, when we all sit out here in the peanut gallery, most of us aren't as experienced. And when they talk about it, we just bob our head, say, yeah, okay. But I haven't got a clue, the in-depth explanation,
Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channels. You got Old Guy on a Bike. You got Man to Man FPV. You got Catch You Later. We got Furball Kim, Desmond Daunters, Ricky Dove. We have Geek Savannah, Corey Mano, Nomad Unbroken. Everybody check out everybody's channels, guys. Make sure you still got them. You got.
Mana. Mana.
That was brought to you by Paul Murray. Yep. It's going to be one of those days here. Be very quiet, that's for sure. But Kim and I will always find something to do in the house.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's just starting to blow a little bit of snow around here now.
Just a little bit?
Just a little, but that's usually always the start of what's to come,
Yeah, you're lucky, Andrew. You left before. So what's the Evo 2, the cheapest one you're gonna get, Paul?
Roger. Roger.
No, not right away. When I eat later, I'll take another cup. I put up a tent in the backyard to stay warm in it. Why it's not warm in the house? Mana. Here on the west coast of Newfoundland, we're getting it off easy. The rest of the, yeah, we're getting hit here. The old guy on a bike, yeah. We're having a snowstorm as we speak, and we're supposed to have snow all day today and tomorrow. This is the weather outdoors right now. I'll just put it in the middle of my screen, make sure everybody sees it. There we go. Our trees are still full of ice. We didn't get no warm weather at all for the ice to go away. The winds are picking up. Like I said, we're gonna have a bunch of broken trees pretty soon. Oh, that's cool there, man. Thought your wife kicked you out. Oh yeah, we're full of birds here, that's for sure. There must be food still in their feeder outdoors. They haven't been hitting the windows this morning. How's your squirrels there this morning, Paul?
Actually, they've been kind of quiet. I haven't, I had a couple this morning. Yesterday I had like 15 of them out there. Now it's like, but I did see earlier a big black cat walking next to the house next door.
Okay.
And then also yesterday, a hawk flew by.
Okay.
So everybody's out hunting, I think.
Not long for that, I assume. There you go, man. At least be prepared. Guys, I'll be closing down 11:45. Yeah. In 20 minutes, I'll be closing down, guys. You have an ecosystem now, Paul. There you go. Nomad, are you going to be going your live stream tonight? Today's Thursday.
They still don't have the Evo 2 listed on their website for sale.
Okay. A half hour later in Newfoundland. Okay. You might be able to. All that sun you got today. Cool. So everybody check out Nomad Unbroken. He goes on usually at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check out his channel. live stream. And that's probably because he didn't make a modification yet, Mana. He didn't do one yet. He has to wait to see if his batteries are fully charged before he does any announcements. Everybody check out everybody's channels, and I hope some of you guys are gonna go out flying today, that's for sure. I might get off even earlier because I am bloody hungry already. Rigor Mortis, how you doing?
Well, 11:30 makes a good time too.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'll be getting off at 11:30, so 11:45 because I am bloody hungry. Just woke up. The snow I'm getting was gone. Yeah, well, it's snowing here at Rigor Mortis right now. We're having a storm. Everything must be closed down by you there, Rigor Mortis, that's for sure.
Okay, here's the pricing on the Evos on the Autel site. I'm going to share it.
Right, Ario's asking Paul, did you take your meds?
Yes, they did. Let me know when you can see it, Roger.
Must have, it's raining in 6 Celsius again. Ah, okay. No, it's not yet. I wish it would rain here, Rigor Mortis, but we're getting snowstorms. Nothing yet, Paul. It's not coming up, Paul.
Huh. Okay, I'm going to hit the stop share.
Yeah, well, catch you later. We're supposed to be getting a very good cold front coming in. I'm not gonna say good, but it's gonna be a cold. They announced that yesterday. We're gonna be getting temperatures like they're getting in Alberta. So hey, you almost forgot, Brent. Okay, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna let you guys go. Still 10 Celsius here too. Oh well, 1 Celsius. Okay. Yeah, it's it. Catch you later. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are getting our weather in Vancouver. Yeah. Yesterday it was colder in Vancouver than it was here in Montreal. That's rare. Okay, everybody in the chat, y'all have a good one. Y'all take care now. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for being here. I really gotta go eat. Bye, everybody.